Okay. Is it the screen is visible? Okay. So in the last lecture, we seen that let T be a linear operator on an n-dimensional vector space. If a subspace W of V is invariant under T, then T has following block matrix representation. Okay. If T is A is the matrix of T with respect to beta, then the representation of T with respect to beta is the block form. Okay, block matrix representation. B, C, D, and 0. Okay, where B is the representation matrix of TW of order R cross R. And C is the matrix of order R into n minus R. 0, that is, this one is the null matrix of order n minus R into R. And D is the matrix of order n minus R cross n minus R. Okay, here they given that the W is invariant under T. That means there exists a linear operator on W to W, that is T of W. Okay, contained in W, such that T of alpha is equal to TW of alpha for all alpha belongs to W. Look at here. Okay, so here we proved this one. Okay, now the next theorem is if T is the linear operator on n-dimensional vector space and W is invariant to subspace for T, the characteristic polynomial for the restriction of the TW divides the characteristic polynomial for T, and the minimal polynomial for TW divides the minimal polynomial for T. Okay, what is given to us? Here the V is the vector space. Okay, suppose this one is V over F, and this one is again V over F. Now this is W, the subspace of V. This is the W. And over V, we have a transformation T. And over W, we have the transformation TW, such that T of alpha is equal to TW of alpha for all alpha belongs to W. Okay, that is here TW of W is contained in, sorry, instead of TW, right? T of W is contained in W. Okay, now we have to prove that the characteristic polynomial for TW, this one, characteristic polynomial for this one divides characteristic polynomial for T, and the characteristic polynomial for minimal polynomial for TW divides minimal polynomial for T. Okay, look at that. Write down first given things on. Let capital T be a linear operator on n-dimensional vector space, and W be the invariant subspace for T. Okay, W be a invariant subspace, invariant subspace for T. Okay, then we have result by previous result. What is the previous result? The matrix A of T with respect to any ordered basis beta for V as a following block matrix. Okay, then the matrix capital A of capital T with respect to any ordered basis of V, okay, has following block form. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Following block form representation. Okay, which one? A is equal to the matrix B, C, 0, and D, where the B is the matrix of order R cross R. Okay, this is the matrix of TW with respect to any ordered basis for W. Okay, right now, where this capital B is equal to matrix of TW with respect to any ordered basis of W, capital W. Okay, what is C? C is equal to matrix, any arbitrary matrix of order R cross n minus R. Okay, R rows are there and n minus R columns are there, where 0 is equal to null matrix of order n minus R into R. Again, D is any again arbitrary matrix. Matrix of order n minus R cross n minus R. Okay. Now we know that the determinant of xi minus a is nothing but what? Characteristic polynomial for linear operator t. Okay. We know that the characteristic polynomial for a linear operator t is given by determinant of xi minus a. Okay, and say this is f of x. Okay, now similarly, characteristic polynomial for tw. Similarly, characteristic polynomial for a linear operator tw, okay, is given by, suppose this is g of x. So what is determinant of काय येईल determinant of जामदार काय येईल काळे मेघा आहेत का खोबरे काय येईल g of x is equal to
xi minus
तुमचं नाव आहे का खोबरे ओके बाकीचे जर नुसतं
sorry sir.
ओके काय बोलून अर्थ नाही कोणा चला g of x is equal to determinant of xi minus b. Okay, now but determinant of first write down what is matrix A. A is the matrix of T with respect to ordered basis beta, which is given by B, C, 0 and D. Okay, of order n cross n. Now here the determinant of xi minus A is given by this is xi minus B minus C. This is 0 and this one is xi minus D. Is it correct?
Yes sir.
So which is equal to determinant of xi minus a is equal to determinant of xi minus b into my 0 into this one xi minus b determinant of into determinant of xi minus d minus 0. Okay, is it correct?
Yes sir.
Okay, now which is equal to this implies this is f of x which is equal to this one is g of x. Suppose determinant of xi minus d is h of x. Okay, since determinant of xi minus d is equal to h of x. Okay, give it an equation number 1. And thus, from above step, g of x divides f of x. Okay, that is the characteristic polynomial. That is characteristic polynomial for tw divides characteristic polynomial for t. Okay, characteristic polynomial for capital T. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
Now, next we have to prove that the minimal polynomial for TW is divides the minimal polynomial for T. Okay. Next, we have to prove that the minimal polynomial of TW divide minimal polynomial for T. Okay. Minimal polynomial for TW divides the minimal polynomial for T. And suppose the M of X is minimal polynomial for T and MW of X is minimal polynomial for TW. Okay, now we know that minimal polynomial always divides the characteristic polynomial. Okay, minimal polynomial divides. Okay, always divides its characteristic polynomial. Okay, that is here the m of x is the minimal polynomial for the t is the what? Divides the f of x, which is characteristic polynomial for t. Divides f of x. And similarly, mw of x, minimal polynomial for tw, is divides g of
G of
x, which is the characteristic polynomial for tw. Okay, then by division algorithm, we have there exists a polynomial q1 of x and q2 of x such that this f of x we can write to the product of two polynomials, that is m of x into q1 of x, and this g of x we can write mw of x into q2 of x. Okay, now hence the equation once becomes now equation 1 becomes, what is equation 1? F of x is equal to g of x into h of x. Okay, right then, f of x is equal to g of x into h of x. This is the equation number 1. So this equation becomes m of x into q1 of x is equal to mw of x into q2 of x into h of x. Is it correct?
yes, sir.
So this implies m of x is equal to mw of x into q2 of x into h of x divided by q1 of x. Okay, so this implies m of x is equal to mw of x into h dash of x, since h dash of x is equal to q2 into h of x upon q1. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So this implies m, thus mw of x divides m of x. Okay, that is the minimal polynomial for tw of divides the minimal polynomial for t. Okay, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
कोणाला क्वेश्चन पडला नाही का की हा जो आहे ना एच डॅश ऑफ एक्स हा खरंच एक्झिस्ट होतो का, असा पॉलिनॉमियल बाय पॉलिनॉमियल हा येईल का पॉलिनॉमियल, म्हणजे या Q1 चा इनवर्स एक्झिस्ट होतो का? ओके, हा एच डॅश ऑफ एक्स हा जर पॉलिनॉमियल यायचा असेल तर 1 अपॉन क्यू Q1 हा काय व्हायला असायला हवा, ओके, याचा इनवर्स एक्झिस्ट व्हायला हवा ना इथे. फॉर
Yes,
एक्झाम्पल
sir.
एक्स स्क्वेअर बाय प्लस 1. ओके, आणि एक्स मायनस 3 हा पॉलिनॉमियल होईल का? ओके, याच्यासाठी काय असावं लागेल, ह्याचा इनवर्स एक्झिस्ट व्हायला पाहिजे.
It's not.
ओके, हा एक्स हा कुठून येतोय, हा एक्स मायनस 3 एफ ऑफ एक्स मध्ये. एफ ऑफ एक्स इज नॉट अ ट्रू. ओके, दॅट मीन्स एव्हरी पॉलिनॉमियल not get a inverse of that element. Okay, so in f of x only constant polynomials, constant polynomial काय तिथे inverse exist होते. Okay, for example 1 2 f of x is equal to 2, it is the constant polynomial. Okay, so here the 1 upon 2 is again constant polynomial for these two. Okay, so what are the units in f of x? All
Constant polynomials.
constant polynomials. ओके, मग हा तुमचा कॉन्स्टंट पॉलिनॉमियल आहे का? Q1 ला इनवर्स एक्झिस्ट होतोय का इथे? हा मलाही प्रश्न पडला होता, कारण की हे टेक्स्ट बुक मध्ये असंच दिलंय. ओके, एक तर ह्याचा इनवर्स एक्झिस्ट व्हायला हवा या Q1 चा, म्हणजे हा काय असेल, Q1 either this Q1 becomes a constant polynomial, or there is a factor Q1 in between Q2 or H, म्हणजे तो कॅन्सल होईल. करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
एक तर हा एच डॅश ऑफ एक्स हा पॉलिनॉमियल एक्झिस्ट होण्यासाठी एक तर हा Q1 माझा कसा असायला हवा, कॉन्स्टंट. और या Q2 आणि Q1 किंवा या Q2 इंटू एच अपॉन आणि Q1 ह्याच्यामध्ये काहीतरी कॉमन फॅक्टर असेल, जेणेकरून हा काय होईल, कॅन्सल होईल. सपोज दिस इज एक्स मायनस एक्स स्क्वेअर मायनस 1. हा जर तुमचा पॉलिनॉमियल खाली एक्स प्लस 1 असेल, तर वर काय येईल याचा आन्सर, एक्स मायनस 1. ओके, म्हणजे हा खाली कॅन्सल होईल ना. ते
Yes,
मलाही
sir.
जरा समजलं नाहीये, जरा टेक्स्ट बुक मध्ये जर मिळालं तर हे शोधून काढा. हाऊ एच डॅश ऑफ एक्स इज दी पॉलिनॉमियल. ओके, मीही सांगेन, मलाही समजलं तरी तुम्ही वाचा टेक्स्ट बुक, जर कळत असेल तर मलाही सांगा. ओके, हाऊ एच डॅश ऑफ एक्स इज इक्वल टू Q2 ऑफ एक्स इंटू एच ऑफ एक्स डिवायडेड बाय Q1 ऑफ एक्स इज द पॉलिनॉमियल. ओके, if the h dash of x is the polynomial, it must imply either Q1 of x is the constant polynomial, or in GCD of these two one, हा दोघांचा काय प्रोडक्ट काही काय असेल. ओके, सपोज s of x. Okay, the product of these two, either s of x and Q1 of x GCD not equal to 1. म्हणजेच काय, रिलेटिव्हली प्राईम नसायला हवा. रिलेटिव्हली प्राईम नसतील म्हणजे काय, ह्याच्या दोघांमध्ये काहीतरी कॉमन फॅक्टर आहे. ह्याच्यामध्ये एस ऑफ एक्स मध्ये, H2 ऑफ एक्स मध्ये याचा हा फॅक्टर आहे Q1. ओके, एनी डाऊट ना?
No, sir.
फक्त तुम्हाला काय शोधून काढायचं, एच डॅश ऑफ एक्स हा कसा पॉलिनॉमियल एक्झिस्ट होतो. ओके, सो दिस इज द प्रूफ ऑफ द थिअरम. ओके, वेट. Now, the next theorem is, next definition, T conductor of alpha into W. Okay. What is h dash of x? H dash of x is equal to Q2 into H divided by Q1. Now, the next definition is T conductor of alpha into W. T conductor of alpha into W. Okay, suppose this one is the V is the vector space. This one is the codomain. This one is the subspace W. Okay, suppose alpha belongs to V. Okay, if this T maps alpha into W. Okay, this T maps alpha into W. Okay, now what is the T conductor of alpha into W? This is the set of all polynomials. Okay, collection of all polynomials, that is G of x belongs to capital F of x. Okay, capital F of x is what? Integral domain, that is ring of polynomial. असे polynomial exist घ्यायचे such that G of t, this one is now operator. Okay, if g of x, f of x is the any polynomial and t is the operator, then we have f of t is the again operator. Okay, this g of t, that is operator, if you operate this on alpha, that belongs to w, then this is what t conducts alpha into w. Okay, समझ लो definition क्या है? अशे polynomials है, collection of those polynomials belongs to capital f of x such that operator g of t of alpha belongs to w. Okay, suppose f of x is equal to x square plus 1. Okay, now what is f of t? T square plus 1. Okay, if t square plus 1 into alpha, that is I, it's a kind of I now, na? F of t के अंदर, हाँ, if this t square plus I into alpha, this belongs to w, then this f of x belongs to what? st of alpha w. Okay, म्हणजे if this one is capital F of x, okay, ring of polynomial, so it is the subset of f of x, that is st alpha w. Okay, s alpha w, that is t conductor of, कसा वाचायचं? How to read this one? T conductor of alpha into w, t conductor of alpha into w. Okay,
Yes, sir.
wait a minute. Now, look at the definition. Let capital W be an invariant subspace, be an invariant subspace of V. Subspace for T under T, and let alpha be any vector. Alpha be any vector in capital V. Okay, the T conductor of alpha into W is the set st alpha w, st of alpha w. Okay, which consists of all polynomials g of x over f. That means g of x belongs to capital F of x, such that the g of t of alpha belongs to w. Okay, that is the nature of this set. St of alpha of w, alpha w is equal to collection of those polynomials belongs to capital F of x, that is ring of polynomials, such that gt of alpha belongs to w. Okay, so sometimes instead of writing st of alpha, we can denote this set as alpha w. Okay, असंही denote करतात काही वेळेस. S alpha w means what? Gx belongs to capital F of x, such that gt alpha belongs to capital W. Okay, so this is the subset of ring of polynomial f of x. Okay, असे polynomials घ्यायचे की if you operate gt of alpha belongs to W. Okay, we know that if t is the any linear operator and f of x is the any polynomial, then f of t is again linear operator. Okay, any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Now, one note is there. If suppose W is equal to singleton 0. Okay, suppose if this capital W is equal to 0 subspace, then this yes alpha W. Okay, हे काही वेळेस सेटला असे डायरेक्ट स्टेटमेंट असतात. then S alpha W is called. It's called T annihilator of alpha. Okay, T annihilator of alpha. Okay, that means T of alpha is equal to what? Belongs to what? W is it? Okay, but W have only singleton 0. That is T of alpha is equal to what? 0. Okay, जर आपण एक polynomial दिला, if A is the matrix and f of x is 0, then what we say? A is the f of x is annihilates A. Okay, नाही तसंच T annihilates alpha if W is equal to singleton 0. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
Then the collection of all the polynomials as alpha W such that ft of alpha is equal to 0. काय येईल इथे मग? S alpha W T conductor of alpha into W. काय येईल ही? Collection of those polynomials belongs to f of x such that gt alpha is equal to what? 0 now.
0.
Okay, so this set is called as T annihilator of alpha. Okay, now we have one lemma now. Okay, wait a minute. The next lemma is very important lemma is there. Any doubt up to here? काही doubts आहेत काही पण?
No, sir.
Okay, let capital W is invariant. It's invariant subspace. Okay, of T or under T. Then this W is invariant under every polynomial in T. Okay, thus this is the meaning of this one. Thus for each alpha belongs to V, each alpha belongs to V, the conductor S of alpha W, okay, is an ideal in the polynomial algebra, that is ring of polynomial. F of x, okay, sorry, capital F of x. We know that if suppose R is the ring of ring, if R is ring, okay, ring theory मध्ये शिकला असेल. If this one is R, when we say that this I is ideal, okay.
If A minus B belongs to I and AR belongs to R.
A minus B belongs to I and A into R belongs to what? I. Okay, left ideal, right ideal हा तो काय तुम्ही बघून घ्या. म्हणजे काय करतोय हा I हा प्रत्येक एलिमेंटला पकडतोय. Okay, if suppose A belongs to this one and R belongs to this one, capital R. Okay, ह्यांचा प्रोडक्ट काय करतोय ते ओढून कशामध्ये आणतोय? A into R कुठे असेल? इथे कुठेतरी I मध्ये ओढून आणतोय प्रत्येक. Okay, is it correct? This is the definition of I.
Yes, sir.
Ideal. Okay, if R is the ring and I is the any subset, that means A minus B belongs to I म्हणजे काय हा? I is the additive subgroup. Is it correct? आधी
Yes,
हा
sir.
I additive subgroup असायला हवा. Additive subgroup of R and the product of A into R, if belongs to I, then I is the ideal. This is the definition of ideal. Now look at here. Let W is the invariant subspace of T, then W is invariant under every polynomial in T. Okay, म्हणजेच काय म्हणतोय? If this one is V is the subspace and V is the vector space and W is the subspace. Now the T is invariant under T. That means T of W is contained in W. Okay. Now then W is invariant under every polynomial in capital T. If suppose g of x is the any polynomial, then g of t is what? Linear operator. Then if you apply on W, then which is contained in W. Okay. If W is invariant under T, then it is invariant under every polynomial in T. Okay, if g of x is the any polynomial such that g of t of w. Okay, this is the linear operator. If we operate this linear operator on the whole subspace w, it always contained in w. Okay, if suppose second म्हणजेच काय ह्याचा meaning काय म्हणतोय if alpha belongs to v then what is conductor s alpha w is an ideal in the polynomial algebra f of x. That means याचा दुसरा अर्थ काय सपोज दिस इज ring of polynomial f of x, collection of all the polynomials, and this one is what? S alpha w. Okay, and suppose this is g of x belongs to this one. Okay, now cut here. Thus for each alpha belongs to w, the conductor s alpha w is an ideal in the polynomial algebra. Okay, म्हणजेच काय हा g of x is f of x. Okay, if f of x belongs to capital F of x. Now, हा S alpha W जो काय असायला हवा ideal. Look at here. काय म्हणतोय S alpha W is an ideal in the polynomial. That means S alpha W is an additive group first, and the product Fx into Gx belongs to what?
S alpha W.
S alpha W. हा असा असतो म्हणून सांगतो. Okay. That is W is invariant under every म्हटलं हा शब्द महत्वाचा. Okay, every polynomial. Okay, म्हणजे काय हा जो पॉलिनॉमियल आहे. Okay, the product of f of x into g of x belongs to s alpha w. Okay, that means हा जो काय येईल पॉलिनॉमियल सपोज h of x, if we apply h of t on alpha, this belongs to what? W. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now look at the proof. The proof घेतल्यानंतर कळलं असतं. What is the statement? Let W is the invariant subspace under T, and then W is invariant under every polynomial in T. Okay, if T of W belongs to the T of W is contained in W, then G of T of W, sorry, G of T of W is again contained in W. Okay, that is, we have to prove that this S alpha W is the ideal. Okay, let W is invariant to subspace under T. W is invariant subspace. Invariant subspace under capital T. Then, by the definition, if W is invariant under T, then we have T of alpha belongs to W. For all alpha belongs to what?
W.
W. Okay. Now, this implies, again, apply T on this element. आता T of alpha कुठे आलं तुमचा? W मध्ये. Now, T of alpha. Okay, this is the element belongs to what? W. Okay. Now we apply T on the element of W. Now this belongs to what? Capital W. Okay. For all alpha belongs to W. Is it correct?
Yes, sir. T of
हा काय अडचण असेल तर विचारू शकते.
for all T of alpha belongs to W, ना sir?
हा असू दे ना, पण हीच कंडिशन येते. T of alpha तर W मध्ये आहेच आधीपासून. Okay, you apply again T on this element.
Yes, sir.
Okay. माहिती काय येईल तुम्ही म्हणते तसं फॉर ऑल T of alpha belongs to W, and alpha कुठून येतोय? For all त्याच्या कंडिशन काय? For all alpha belongs to W. Okay, direct हेच लिहिलं आहे. Okay, so here T of alpha belongs to W for all alpha belongs to W. Okay, that implies T square of alpha belongs to W. Okay, for all alpha belongs to capital W. Similarly, T cube of alpha belongs to W. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
All alpha belongs to this W. Okay, so in general, we can write T raised to K of alpha belongs to W. Okay, for all alpha belongs to W, wait, and for all K also. Okay, so thus this f of x belongs to, suppose this capital F of x, ring of polynomial, is any polynomial. Okay, this f of x be the any polynomial. Then f of t is again the linear operator of alpha belongs to what? W. Okay, kala kasalaha for all alpha belongs to W. Okay, f of x काहीतरी polynomial असेल तुमचा a n x raised to n, a n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 up to so on a naught. Okay, f of t का येईल f of t is equal to a n t raised to n plus a n minus 1 t raised to n minus 1 plus up to so on a naught into I. Okay, then f of t of alpha is equal to this polynomial as it is. Okay, of alpha. Now, which is equal to a n t raised to n of alpha plus up to so on, last one का ये था a naught I of alpha. Okay, now we proved here t raised to k belongs to W. Okay, and W is the subspace. Now this element belongs to W. T raised to n minus of alpha, high element belongs to W. This one I of alpha is equal to what? Alpha. This element belongs to again W.
W.
W is the subspace. Subspace means additive subgroup. Okay, the additive subgroup and closed under scalar multiplication. म्हणजे हा पण कशात आला? W मध्ये. हा एलिमेंट कशात येतोय? W मध्ये. Okay, so hence f of t of alpha belongs to W. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, definition आहे त्याच्यामध्ये vector space ची. So this one is f of t of alpha belongs to W. Okay, because write down what is the reason? Because t of alpha, t square of alpha, and up to so on. Okay, whatever t raised to n belongs to W, and W is subspace. Okay, so thus W is invariant. W is invariant under every polynomial with in capital T. Okay, now we have to prove that the S alpha W, that is the T conductor of alpha into W, is the ideal of capital F of X. Okay, now let alpha belongs to V. First statement proves the second statement. Now we have to prove that S alpha W is the ideal of F of X. Okay, let alpha belongs to V be any vector. Okay, now to prove that T conductor of alpha into W, okay, that is S alpha W is equal to collection of those polynomials belongs to capital F of X, that is ring of polynomial, such that f of t of alpha belongs to W. Okay, it's ideal in capital F of X. Okay. For this one, first we have to show that this S alpha W is the subspace of F of X. Okay. आधी हा काय दाखवावा लागेल? सबस्पेस दाखवावा लागेल मला. How to prove the subspace? First prove that the addition, then scalar multiplication. Okay, now let's take any two polynomials. F of X. Stop writing this one. First, to prove that, we have to prove that yes, alpha W, okay, is subspace. ओके, जर तिथं रिंग असेल किंवा फील्ड असेल तर काय दाखवतो आपण? ऍडिटिव्ह सबग्रुप दाखवतो. तर हा व्ही काय तुमचा एफ ऑफ एक्स, कॅपिटल एफ ऑफ एक्स इज वेक्टर स्पेस ना. सो फर्स्ट हियर वी हॅव टू प्रूव्ह दॅट दिस एस अल्फा डब्ल्यू इज द subspace of capital F of X. Okay, for this let's take any two polynomials f of x and g of x belongs to S alpha W. Okay, be any polynomial. Okay, then by previous result, this f of t of alpha belongs to what? W, and g t alpha belongs to what? W. Okay, now first addition to this one, f t alpha, f of t of alpha plus g of t of, sorry, wait a minute, f t plus g t of alpha, okay, bracket, is equal to, what is this one? This is f of t of alpha plus g of t of alpha. This element belongs to what? This element belongs to W. This element belongs to W, but W is the subspace. Hence, this overall all the addition of these two elements belongs to again W. Okay. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now let's see with the any scalar. Let's see belongs to F. B any scalar. Okay. And F of X belongs to T conductor alpha into W. That is S alpha of W. S alpha W. Okay. Then f of t of alpha belongs to W. Now consider this one, C into f of t, okay, is equal to of alpha, okay, is equal to C into, this is f of t of alpha, okay, this is bracket. Now f of t of alpha belongs to W, and W is the subspace. That means it is closed under multiplication, scalar multiplication. So f of t of alpha, this element belongs to W. Okay, so this implies C into f of t. Of alpha belongs to what? W. Okay, so this implies polynomial कशात गेला मग? C into f of x belongs to S alpha and T conductor of alpha into W. Okay, so this implies from these two conditions, it is closed under addition and closed under scalar multiplication. So hence S alpha W, that is T conductor of alpha into W, is subspace of capital F of X. Any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Now we have to prove that the ideal one. Okay, now let f of x, wait, f of x belongs to capital F of x. Okay, This one is capital F of x. This one is T conductor of alpha into W. Okay, now here f of x are inside there. Okay, now to prove that this set is the ideal of f of x, the product of f of x and g of x belongs to what? This one into W. The product
Yes, sir.
of ft into gt of alpha belongs to W. If you prove this one, then this becomes ideal of capital F of x. Now take f of x belongs to capital F of x and g of x belongs to S alpha W be any two polynomials. Okay, now to prove that fx into gx belongs to S alpha W. Okay, now we have to prove that fx into gx belongs to S alpha W. Okay, that is we have to prove that ft into gt of alpha belongs to W. म्हणजे याचाच अर्थ काय आहे? That is we have to prove that ft into gt, okay, of alpha belongs to what? W. Okay, is it correct? And alpha belongs to W.
Yes, sir.
For all alpha belongs to W, if this condition holds, then fx into gx belongs to this one. Now, as gt of alpha, okay, as gt of alpha is what this one. As g of x, this is the polynomial belongs to what? Yes, alpha W. Okay, this implies what it implies? G t of alpha belongs to what? W.
W.
Okay, so let this element is equal to beta. ओके, हा जो काही एलिमेंट येईल त्याला म्हटलंय मी बीटा असं नाव दिलं. ओके, and where this beta belongs to W. Okay, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, since f of x belongs to capital F of x and W is what? Invariant. Okay, invariant under every polynomial in T. Okay, हे prove केला जाईल. F of x is the any polynomial and T is the invariant, W is invariant under T, then f of T is invariant under T. Okay, that is f of x is, then W is invariant under every polynomial in capital T. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Thus, apply this f of T, okay, on the element of beta, which belongs to what?
W.
W element here. Okay, this is invariant under invariant under T. Okay, sorry, W is invariant under f of T, linear operator f of T. And this element belongs to W. Okay, since beta is the element belongs to W. Okay, hence f of T into g of T of alpha. What is beta? This one. Okay, belongs to what? W. Okay, so this implies f into g of what? T of alpha. Sorry, f into g into T of alpha. This element belongs to what? W. Then, by definition, okay, product of two or composition of two functions, polynomials, functions f and g. Okay, polynomial म्हणजे काय तुमचं एक फंक्शन आहे. ओके, और प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू पॉलिनॉमियल असंही म्हणू शकतो आपण f into g of t of alpha. Okay, so by definition of t conductor alpha into w, we have, okay, f of x into G of x belongs to what? S alpha w. ओके, म्हणजेच काय करतोय हा g of x बाहेरच्या प्रत्येक पॉलिनॉमियलला पकडून त्यांचा प्रोडक्ट करून तो आपल्यामध्ये ओढून घेतोय. ओके, that is the definition of ideal. Okay, hence S alpha w is what? Is an ideal in the polynomial algebra f of x. Thus, S alpha w is an ideal. It's an ideal in the polynomial algebra, that is capital F of x. Any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Okay, समजतोय काय डेफिनेशन त्याचा अर्थ वगैरे? काय डाऊट असतील तर विचारू शकता. What is T conductor of alpha into W? हे दोन स्टेटमेंट वेगवेगळे आहेत. W is invariant under every polynomial T and S alpha W is the ideal in the polynomial algebra, that is ring of polynomial. ओके, हा रिंग ऑफ पॉलिनॉमियल असतो. इफ एफ इज द फील्ड, तर एफ हा तुमचा फील्ड असेल कॅपिटल एफ. इन एफ ऑफ एक्स काय असतं?
Integral domain.
फील्ड होत नाहीये. ओके, ओनली कॉन्स्टंट पॉलिनॉमियल existed inverse. Okay, so what are the units in f of x?
Constant polynomials.
Constant polynomials, that is f. हे तुमचे काय युनिट्स. ओके, एनी डाउट?
No, sir.
तर लक्ष देत असाल तर समजेल. ओके, नाहीतर नाही समजणार. त्यातील काही जण असे जण आहेत नुसतं ऑन करून बसतायत. ओके, आपला कंट्रोलच नाही त्यांच्यावर. ओके, सो सम नोट्स आर देयर. व्हॉट इज द फर्स्ट नोट? First one, if S alpha W is the what is a set of those polynomials belongs to capital F of x such that g of x of g of t of alpha belongs to W. Okay, so या S alpha W ला, या सेटला असा एक पॉलिनॉमियल एक्झिस्ट होतो. ओके, इफ सपोज दिस इज द सेट, there exists a monic polynomial g of x belongs to capital F of x such that this ideal generated by that element. Okay, काय सांगतो नीट पहा स्टेटमेंट. there exists unique monic polynomial. Okay, leading coefficient is 1. Polynomial. Okay, g of x belongs to capital F of x such that that set T conductor of alpha into W, okay, is principal ideal. What is principal ideal? काय principal ideal ची definition? Ideal generated by single element. Okay, is it correct? Is it correct? What is principal ideal? Ideal generated by single element. कळते का काय सांगतोय?
Yes, sir.
ओके, हे पहा पुढचे गेले की मागचं विसरतो सगळं. Okay, there exists a monic polynomial g of x belongs to capital F of x such that S alpha W is the principal ideal. हा correct आहे का principal? Generated.
Yes, sir.
Generated by g of x. Okay, याचा अर्थ काय? हा S alpha W, that is T conductor of alpha into W, हा कोणाने जनरेट होतोय? g of x. आणि हा g of x कसा आहे? मोनिक पॉलिनॉमियल. द लीडिंग कोएफिशिएंट इज 1. ओके, म्हणजे यातले जे काही एलिमेंट्स असतील ते कोणाच्या फॉर्म मध्ये असतील? दॅट इज कसा असेल हा सेट? f of x belongs to capital F of x such that this small f of x, okay, this small f of x is equal to g of x into h of x. या फॉर्म मध्ये असेल. ओके, and this f of t of alpha belongs to W. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
पॉलिनॉमियलचा नेचर कसा असेल? प्रोडक्ट ऑफ g of x into some polynomial. ओके, एखादा एलिमेंट जनरेट करतो याचा अर्थ काय, त्यातले एलिमेंट जे काही एलिमेंट असतील ह्याच्या फॉर्ममध्ये असतील, दॅट इज आयडियल जनरेटेड बाय, म्हटलंय ना आपण पॉलिनॉमियली जनरेट होतोय याचा अर्थ काय, एलिमेंट ऑफ द फॉर्म g of x into h of x. Okay, where h of x is the element belongs to capital F of x. Okay, हे पाहिलं आपण मागच्या सेमिस्टरला.
Yes, sir.
ओके, म्हणजेच काय, हा एस काय टी कंडक्टर ऑफ अल्फा इंटू डब्ल्यू इज द सेट जनरेटेड बाय जी ऑफ एक्स. ओके, असा एक पॉलिनॉमियल एक्झिस्ट होते कुठून, कॅपिटल एफ ऑफ एक्स मध्ये. दॅट इज एस अल्फा डब्ल्यू इज नॉट अन आयडियल, इज अ प्रिन्सिपल आयडियल. ओके, आयडियल तर आहेच तो, त्याच्याशिवाय तो प्रिन्सिपल आयडियल. व्हॉट इज प्रिन्सिपल आयडियल, आयडियल जनरेटेड बाय सिंगल एलिमेंट. Okay, for example, if Z is the ring of ring of integer, then ideal generated by 3 is what? कसा असेल सगळे आयडियल, ह्याच्यातले एलिमेंट कसे असतात, 0 प्लस मायनस 3 प्लस मायनस 6. ओके, अँड अप टू सो ऑन. म्हणजे याच्यातला प्रत्येक एलिमेंट आपण कशामध्ये लिहू शकतो, 3 into 1, 3 into 0, 3 into 2, 3 into -2. इज इट करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
तसंच घेतलंय. ओके, so S alpha W, that is T conductor alpha into W, is the principal ideal. That is ideal generated by single element. Okay, now second note. The unique monic generator, that is the unique monic generator. Okay, that is G of X. Right. Generator. Okay, जो काय तो जनरेटर असेल of the ideal S alpha W, of the S alpha W is also called T conductor of alpha. Okay, into W. That means G of T of alpha again belongs to W for all alpha belongs to W. Is it correct? असतोच की हा. आता तुम्ही कॉन्स्टंट पॉलिनॉमियल घेतला 1, then G of X belongs to S alpha W. By the definition, G of T of alpha belongs to W. Okay, so this is the second. Third note. Any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Okay, the conductor, the T conductor of alpha, the T conductor of alpha into W is the monic polynomial. That is, the leading coefficient of that polynomial is unity of that field. Okay, polynomial G of X of least degree, such that G of T of alpha belongs to W. Okay, that G of X is the कसा असेल तो polynomial, least
Minimal.
degree polynomial, such that G of T of alpha belongs to W. That means there does not exist any polynomial H of X. Okay, and this H of T of alpha belongs to what, W, such that degree of H of X is less than degree of G of X. असा पॉलिनॉमियल एक्झिस्ट होत नाही. ओके, म्हणजे हा G of X ची डिग्री कशी आहे, लिस्ट डिग्री, म्हणजेच मिनिमल डिग्री. ओके.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the note number 3rd. Fourth note. A polynomial f of x belongs to S alpha W if and only if एखादा पॉलिनॉमियल या सेट मध्ये कधी जाईल, if and only if G of X divides f of x. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
ह्याच्यात आहे म्हटल्यानंतर हा जनरेटेड बाय G of X आहे. Okay, so this f of x we can write in the form of product of G of X into some other polynomial. That means G of X divides f of x. Okay, कळेल असं लगेच. Fifth note. the T conductor S alpha W, okay, always contain minimal polynomial for T. Okay. काय सांगितले? T conductor S alpha W always contains minimal polynomial for T. If T is the what? Linear operator on V. Okay. Then the metric, whatever be the minimal polynomial for T. हा कशात असतोय? त्याच्यात असतोच. Okay. Hence, whatever be the minimal polynomial for T is always the member of S alpha W. Okay. Hence, T conductor of alpha into W. Okay, that is unique monic generator. Monic generator of the ideal S alpha W divides the minimal polynomial for G. Minimal polynomial for T. Okay, if suppose this S alpha W is generated by G of X, okay, and the minimal polynomial for T is suppose H of X, then this generator divides the minimal polynomial for T. Okay, up to here, any doubt? Doubts असतील तर विचारू शकता. Okay, only 24 students are present now. Wait a minute.